So here we go then. Welcome to another edition of Game Day, the show where the Cowie Armies share their thoughts on all things town. And tonight, it's a big one. I've been joined by good old Regan starting off with because I was so excited I had to go and find someone to chat about the game. Regan, live on Sky, under lights. It doesn't get any bigger. Your thoughts, my friend?
I'm so excited as well, Ross. It's Friday. I've been off school all day. You know, I'm here. I've been buzzing all day. I'm thinking a win, you know. I'm actually confident. I'm really confident. You know, I think McKennan's teams like to respond well after a loss. Obviously, we'll forget Tuesday's loss. It doesn't really matter. But after Lincoln, I think we can bounce back well. And I'm confident that we'll pick up 3 points today.
All right, bring it on, my friend. Team news is just about to drop. Let's go and speak to a few people about team news because it's so big. So team news has just dropped and I'm joined by two fine gentlemen. Good old Bono, AK View from YouTube, AK Matty Boy, and also by another Matt, Matty Worrell. And pace, McKenna. John Jules Jackson up front. Warren, going to start with you, my friend. Looking beautiful in this blackout kit. Your thoughts on the team and
Yeah, a little black number on a Friday night. We've just gone for pace, haven't we, to try and exploit the ageing Derby side, I would say. And then once they're sort of softened up by the pace, we can bring on the likes of Ladapo to maybe finish the game off. I think that's the plan anyway. That's what I'd be saying.
Nice. Bono, my friend. Looking good as always.
How you doing and all that jazz?
Yes, good old. Team news, my friend. It's always interesting. We always look at it and go, what's McKenna going to do this week? And he has gone for the pace.
Absolutely. I mean, huge game under the lights against Mark Heath's Derby County. Absolutely massive one. I think, we're clearly going for pace. And, should be a good one. Looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely electric in there tonight and can't wait.
Let's get in there then. Ladies and gentlemen, we have won on Sky. James, joining me first of all. Not the greatest game, but Town are beating Derby here, 1-0, under lights at Portman Road, bumper crowd. Your thoughts?
Well, it's got to be black kit every week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
No, in all honesty, it was about 3 points tonight. The atmosphere was electric, so much better than this time last week. Last Saturday, I thought we were a little bit flat, whereas today everybody was up for it. I think the evening game helps. Being on Sky helps. 28,000 helps, and you know everybody was willing. It was once again not just a team performance, but a club performance. And I tell you what, once we took the lead, we did our finest S-housery that we hate other teams doing against us. I think in the 92nd minute, we had 4 players that all went down at the same time. So clearly no one had the memo of who was supposed to go down at that time. So yeah, my overarching comments on that game is that we weren't brilliant, Derby weren't brilliant. We will play a lot better this season and probably lose games, but we have the 3 points, and that is so vital to keep that momentum going. I'm absolutely overjoyed, and you know what? If you lose on a Friday night, it wrecks your whole weekend. So winning on a Friday night is going to have the complete reverse. We're all going to have an absolute ball, and bring on Tuesday.
Yes, my friend. Coming next, I'm joined by good old Ben Diaf and Ben. What a night under the lights of Portman Road. 1-0 win for Town against Derby. Your thoughts?
I don't know how much I enjoyed it, Ross. To be honest, seemed like it was really, really tense. I mean, even when Jackson ran around the keeper, no offence to Jacko, just wasn't 100% confident. Then he didn't score, and then thank God, even when Burns got the ball.
Sorry for running on the pitch. I didn't mean to cuddle him.
It's a public apology.
Sorry to my kid and my wife.
Top man. Yeah, he's the guy who jumped on Wes Burns. That was great. Love
That's
that.
class. Love that.
Carry on.
Didn't get as excited as this guy. Was jumping up and down for joy, obviously, when Wes put the ball away. Even after the Jackson miss, I wasn't even that confident Wes would put it in. When of course Wes would. Coolness personified. But being super cool and trying to give an objective view of the game, I actually don't think it was a very good advert for League One football. We tried to play the right way, but we were a bit sloppy in possession. I thought Derby were really poor. They were definitely there for the taking. If we hadn't won today, I'd been absolutely kicking myself, even though I've nothing to do with us actually winning the game. Maybe I should shout louder. But yeah, I'd have been really, really disappointed if we win the game because I thought Derby were very poor. Worse than their league table position suggests. They were kind of a mismatch of not really playing the ball down, not really going long ball like we're used to with Warren and being very direct with Rotherham. So, look, I'm just absolutely delighted that we got the points in a really tough game, a big game, under the lights, on Sky Sports, in the Ed Sheeran blackout kit. I'm so happy for the rest of the Town fans all weekend. We'll have a great weekend. Well done, Town. 1-0, West Bears. Woo!
Okay, up next, I'm joined by the one only Bloomers, my friends. It's been a great game day so far. Your thoughts on a win on Sky?
A win on Sky. That's as rare as Rocking Horse. I'm not swearing. It's a very tough game. Very tough game, and I think we all expected it, to be honest. It sort of reversed type a little bit, and the first half kind of went to type, but we took the one of two chances we had that came to us. Well, three really, if you count the fact that Jackson missed, Burns put it in, and then we had the penalty. Look, at the end of the day, in 7 months' time, if we finish first or second and we're in one of those two positions, and someone says to you, "Oh, what do you remember about Derby at home on a Friday night?" You don't remember anything about Derby at home on a Friday night. Like, you're not. The fact that we picked up the 3 points there is massive. It's one of those games where, because of the two losses that went before it, I know one of them was in the Papa John's Trophy. That might not matter too much, but there was a little bit of negativity creeping in, and from everyone, it was almost natural. That wasn't about a performance tonight. Kieran McKenna might say otherwise, and a few other people might say otherwise. This is my personal opinion. The result was the important thing there, because make no mistake, Derby might be 8th or 9th, they might finish 8th or 9th. They are a big team in this division, and what have we had problems with in the last 3 years or 4 years? Beating big teams in League One at home or away. So winning that is huge. We now can have a little break, do whatever you're going to do on Saturday and Sunday. I've got plans. People behind the camera have got plans as well. They're nodding their heads. I'm going to relax and not think about League One. We picked up our 3 points. Let everyone do what they got to do. And on Tuesday night, we'll come back up it again against Port Vale away. I'm there. Ross.
Oh, I'm always there.
I assume he was going to be there. And we'll go from there. Let's just enjoy it this weekend. We've got our win. We've done our business. We can all relax now. Well done, lads.
All right, Peachy, we've got a different style of filming for this one. But Peachy!
I like it.
Oh my God. Now, we can embrace like we normally do because it's a great night under the lights. As I said before, not the greatest game, but 3 points on Sky. Happy days.
Oh, I'm happier than a pig and poo like usual after a win. Friday nights, like James said earlier, if you win, it's brilliant. If you lose, wrecks your weekend. But let's look at that's not going to be the most memorable game we've ever watched in our lives. I mean, first half, I thought to myself, if I was a neutral watching this, I'd have turned over and put Corrie Stenders on. I'd be that desperate. But we grounded out that win. 1-0, which was I got correct in the prediction league. Just putting it out there.
Maximum points.
Yeah, I'm just absolutely buzzing off that because it's a massive. Like I say, Derby won't finish. They might finish the playoffs. They're a bit side in this league, and to get that 1-0 win. But we don't do it the easy way, do we? We get a penalty, 2-0. This is going to be a lovely last 10 minutes. Jackson, have that whilst a bit of banter. Let's just make these Town fans sweat. But no, I'm just so happy. It's a brilliant win, especially after last Saturday where we couldn't hit a barn door. But also, Wesley's finish. He could have easily just whacked at it straight away. He didn't compose himself, saw the feeling that way, went, I'll go this way instead. What else to say? Bring on Tuesday, Port Vale away. Upper Town.
Cat next, I'm joined by Wazza. We spoke before the team news. For the team news. And this kit was worn for the first time tonight. And 3 points in the bag, my friend. Your thoughts?
Yeah, retire the kit now, 100% win record. Just never wear it again. Just most successful kit in the club's history.
Yeah.
And, us sort of elder emos, us goths, so we can wear this one to concerts and just say we've had a successful shirt. So yeah, back it.
And I know you're a big Wes Burns fan, so I'm sure you're so happy for him scoring the winning goal tonight. Of course, we had to make hell of it for ourselves at the end there because Jackson missed a penalty and Derby are like, oh, could they get an equaliser? But thankfully he didn't. But yeah, happy days.
We've won on the telly. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sky hoodoo has come crashed out. But yeah, obviously buzzing for Wes. He's such a likeable player, and that first season he had just made everyone get on his back. And I thought he did show a bit of composure. I mean, ultimately he has slotted into a semi-empty net, but he's still got to place it around the defender that got back on the line. And yeah, you know, he's come up trumps, and I think you put a photo of him sort of with his arms spread out. Might be a new lock screen on my phone. I think, you know, he's absolutely
Jesus,
smashed it.
Actually,
Basically the
I
same.
won't go into that, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah, no, buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I didn't think they offered much, Derby, but equally, the two teams did cancel themselves out, and that could have gone either way. We were, you know, we had spells on top, but they had a bit of pressure. But you know, we saw it out. We got the job done. We've played better than that and lost before. We got the job done. That's all that matters. Friday night under the lights. We go into the weekend absolutely buzzing.
Love it, boy.
Up a town.
Up next, and it's what a game day it's been so far. Matty Macon. Woo. What can you say that you haven't been said already on game day?
I'm done. I'm absolutely done. We beat them on Sky. How rubbish are they? We beat them on Sky. You know, I mean, I said in the vaunted KOA WhatsApp group that it was going to be a tight game, and it was definitely a tight game. You know, I thought we were a little bit disjointed in the first half, but likewise, I didn't think Derby sort of added much of a threat. Start the second half so much brighter, and I've managed to watch a replay back now because from the Churchmans the goal looked at pure chaos. I was up thinking it had gone in when Jackson had hit it, then to me it just looked like the ball was pinging around almost. I couldn't say. I was like, do I stay up, do I sit down again? And then all of a sudden it's in the back of the net and crowd goes wild. And yeah, it's I've missed the previous two games under the lights in the league because of personal circumstances. It's my first league game under the lights, and yeah, you know, despite the fact that we were wearing the wrong kit, and we were wearing the wrong kit, you know, it's a good 3 points, you know, back on the wagon after Lincoln on Saturday, and obviously the less important but annoying result at Cambridge in the week. So yeah, it's nice. I never like it when games move for Sky, but on the other hand, you know, Friday night, get a win. I'm off to the pub for a beer after this, and I can enjoy the rest of my weekend now. And fingers crossed the women's team will do just as well on Sunday.
Top man, always good. Up next, I'm joined by good old George. Man. That's always what I do when I introduce you, because man, what a night under lights. Thoughts?
Yes, what a night. What an absolute night. What a way to start the weekend, can we just say?
Yeah.
Might not be the greatest game in the world, but what a way to start the weekend. Absolutely, well, very tight game between the two sides. Ipswich Derby, nothing really to separate them. First off, I thought maybe we should have done a bit better in the situation we were, but you know, it's one of the things. Derby would do very good defensively. They did their job really defensively, and then second half, lacked a little bit. But then that back pass, and I thought, Jackson's in, he's going to score, hits the post. I'm going, oh my God, Burns got the ball. And I thought from head going, don't hit it high, don't hit the player. He took his time, scored it, and we all just went absolutely crazy. I've never bounced up and down so much in my life. My feet are absolutely killing me because of that. It wasn't the best thing in the world to do. I don't recommend it, but just went absolutely crazy, and we seeded out. We've got 3 points. Best way to start the weekend. You know, under the lights in the new nice black kit, which I thought was nice, but we should have been playing in blue, like I'm wearing now. We should have been playing in blue, but no. 3 points start the weekend. Still second place, chase down Plymouth. What a way to start.
Top man. So up next, I'm joined by my favourite duo. There's many duos on Kings of Anglia, but these guys.
Favourite.
He's just pointing at someone. He's pointing at Bono. But yeah, good old Mike Herbert. And good old Mark Beck.
Roscoe.
Cheers, boys.
Good old Ross.
Boys. What an evening. Not greatest football game, but 3 points in the bag. Win on Sky.
Boys.
Possibly?
Boys. I'm not singing anymore.
No,
you have to pay for the rest.
Yeah, pay for the rest. And also monetisation and stuff. We make it copyrighted if you sing the rest. But anyway, boys.
Don't be singing.
No. We're singing and we won, though.
Come on, get on with the questions.
Thoughts?
Oh,
That's sort of a question. Thoughts on the game?
disappointed.
Okay.
We got the 3 points, but I was just like, first of all, who was this team in black? Didn't recognise them. It looked unnatural. A key game like this. I mean, before the game, I was like, oh well, play whatever shirt we're playing. It doesn't really matter or anything else. But now, actually watching that, I'm thinking, why have we gambled changing shirts in a key game like this? Because it seemed like we'd lost playing out of the back, the possession football that we've been playing recently, all of them things. It could have been a stage to show the rest of the public, the rest of League One, that we are here to be challenging for the top spot. And if that's anything to go by, we're not. Because that, after a couple of passes, it was misplaced. Derby reminded me of when we were first in League One. They seemed, I don't know. It's just not that good. Like just lacking. They're lacking something. But yeah, we're coming to him in a minute. Mark, whatever. But I don't know. I just don't think that was a very good performance. Whether it was because we were playing in black instead of blue, and that fluidity was, because it wasn't instinct. There's no instinct in it whatsoever. There's no fluid, and so we made it hard work for ourselves. I don't believe that it should have been a penalty anyway. But as soon as Jackson stepped up for it, knew it was just knew. You just knew. He was like, oh no, it's no point. And then at the end, they were just hanging on at the end. All the crowd were hanging on. It's like every time the ball went out of play, we'd cheer and that and think, my God, how many more minutes to go? Right, what do you think, Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
Christ.
I think Mike was correct in terms we didn't play well tonight.
Yeah, no, but I mean, who cares about the black kit now? 100% record, change it, play it all the time.
Should retire it.
No,
Undefeated.
Undefeated. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, but I try and fill in the gaps that Mike. It's like written the whole book, and I've just got to write the last sentence. Really, bless him.
A lot of gaps.
Yeah. Christ, where do we start? Yeah, I don't think we played great, but it's nice to see Paul Warne get Paul warned. To be fair,
yeah.
I think it was I thought it was a very competitive, evenly matched game. I think both teams probably went in at half time feeling they could have done better, but I think it was just the way the game was going. Both teams were limiting the chances that were being created. Sloppy bits of play at times. I thought their number 6, I think his name's Cashin.
Yes.
Oh, he's got to about 50, 60 minutes, and I was just so frustrated because he was absolutely outstanding for them.
Pinging balls, isn't he?
I think he did give away the goal though, but you got to let him off for that. But yeah, but no, I think we rode the storm, and there's a lot made of the Sky curse and changing the kit.
There is no such thing.
Well, there is. We don't play well on TV, and I think that probably explains why the fans are a little bit.
On iFollow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
How many we lost on iFollow?
I haven't got stats on hand, so move on.
Just 2 against Lincoln and Plymouth. That'll be it. Yeah.
No, Plymouth was on Sky, wasn't it? It was on Sky.
And on iFollow. I didn't watch it on Sky.
No, but it was on Sky though, wasn't it?
I was in France watching it.
Yes.
Anyway, he's got a lot to say today.
He does.
I can't even think what else to say.
He's got a new hat, hasn't he?
I think I'll say he played well for Town. There wasn't many great performances. I think on the ball he wasn't particularly good, but I think we've seen it a few times from Marcus Harness. His off the ball work is fantastic. He keeps going to the last dying death, pushing the pressure on. When he recovers the ball well, doesn't always do the best with the ball after he gets it, but I think to a man, I think we rode out the storm, and there'll be better performances to come. It's just nice to come away with 3 points against a manager we don't beat very often. Derby, they'll probably be up there. I think, as Mike's quite correct in saying,
I think they'll finish about 8th.
11th? Will they do what we do?
8th and 11th, yeah.
I think they'll be up there, but
I think
fans, are you watching?
I think that Paul Warne has got a free hit at Derby this season, and next season will be maybe from January onwards he'll start bringing in his own players, and then next season they'll have to get promoted, otherwise he'll be out of a job.
Yeah, we roll on. If we can make this another 9 points from the next 3 games, that'd be great sort of recovery after that stumble against Lincoln, but. It's a tough place to go, Port Vale. I think they're pretty good at home. Charlton haven't lost at home as well, so we'll see where we are after that. We certainly need to pick our performance levels up. Obviously, we're going to be without Morsey on Tuesday night as well, but we'll see how we go. Don Ball as well, brilliant, absolutely brilliant today. So, come on, Town.
Him and Evans in midfield against
Port. The black kit.
We're away, so it's fine.
I'm not interested in the black kit. It looks quite trendy.
Can we just say, can he bring the bucket hat back as well?
Leave it for,
no, it's Lucky Hat now. It's Lucky, look.
Lucky Hat.
Lucky Hat. I think you should wear this attire the whole season now. Look at him, he dressed
I
up
think my
nicely,
hair is
doesn't he?
safe, don't you think?
Yeah.
Do you think we'll finish top 2?
I feel very powerful now. I have the microphone.
Outro, Mark Beck, outro. See that, guys?
Bye.
Are we the last two?
Have I really got to do the outro? I don't know what to say. Do you want to do the outro?
Yes, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Like and subscribe.
Stand by for more major content from Kings of Anglia. Coming soon.
Manscaped, shave your balls.
Yeah, you get a discount. You get a discount if you use KOA at the checkout.
They got any other sponsors?
Are they do fried chicken as well?
Do they?
No, I don't know.
No. Oh, the Greyhound, great pub. We can take over and do as much publicity if you want.